Hello students, Mr. Zuba here, working from home. If you hear background noise, that's normal. So right now I'd like to do 1 to 3 minute videos of addressing each of the objectives for the certification exam for a particular Microsoft Office application, in this case Word. I want to touch on all the others as well. So what we have here is Microsoft has broken down the objectives for each application based on group. So this group, for instance, is 25 to 30% of the exam. And if you master these things that you're seeing here, then you should be good. When I scroll down, we see that formatting is 25 to 30% of the exam. And if I scroll down some more, I see that creating tables and lists, very important stuff, is up to a quarter of the exam. You get down to references, though, that's only, yahoo, 5 to 10% of the exam. So this isn't necessarily hard stuff, but it is stuff that it will be used by you if you go on to college and write essays, and you're going to be asked to write, cite your sources. So we'll touch on that. And our favorite, graphics. Except graphics don't really play well with Microsoft Word, with text that is in a Word document. So it can be tricky and hard to explain. I begin by going up at the top, and because I'm working from home, I'm working on a Macintosh. So you'll see an apple in the corner. There's one thing that the Macintosh version doesn't do, and that is open a PDF in Word for editing, so we'll have to skip that. And I imagine there's other things that are going to be different. But let's start with creating a blank document. Very simple. File, new document, and a couple of things to note. Every time a new document is opened in Word, it gives it a name, document with a sequential number after it. If I've not opened any Word documents before from scratch, then we should see document 1, but we see document 4, so I've been busy. Another way to open a Word document, once you have Word already open, is do Control N, as in Nancy. Control N starts a new document. You'll see my spinning wheel, spinning beach ball, and document 5. So we've got 2 documents, actually 3 open, with the objectives checklist. And I can close these. The close and minimize features on a Mac are on the upper left-hand side of the window. On a PC, they're on the right, so you will see some differences. Creating a blank document using a template. Well, when we go to the Word version, we have new from template. In the Windows version, you're going to go new and then see the templates as you see them right, bear with me, right like this. So these are pre-made forms that somebody put a lot of effort into, and you populate it with your own data. But a template is a thing that may exist on the web. So when I click create, I may see a button that says download it. Or it may exist on the hard drive. This particular one, Welcome to Word, you'll see that it's opening. You saw the words briefly, DOTX. DOTX is the extension of a Word document that is a template. A normal Word document that's not a template is DOCX. Incidentally, this Welcome to Word is pretty useful as far as navigating. If you like to read, if reading puts you to sleep, don't do it. Alright, let's go out of this. So creating a blank document using a template. You can make your own templates. For instance, if I just took this document, it's a docx, and said File, Save As, you'll see that there was a save as template, but I'm used to working on a PC, and as the beach ball spins, and you choose a file type or file format down here, and you can choose Word template, DOTX. That way, when it's saved, let's do this. On PC, it's going to save it in a particular folder. On the Mac, you can save it wherever you like. And that is because Microsoft likes to control where things are saved. In this case, I just want to save my template in somewhere different than where I usually save things. Like I said, we won't do an open a PDF in Word for editing, but you should try it. Right from this spot, you would go File, Open, search for your PDF, and this is new in the 2016 version. You couldn't do this with Word before. You would find a PDF document, and open it. Instead of getting the next screen that you see on my Mac, you'll get a question. Do you really want to convert this PDF to a Word document? And you click OK, and it'll take its time trying to figure out how to format that PDF. If you're not familiar really with PDFs, PDF is Adobe's version of a portable document format. So they did that so that anybody who's accessing documents from the web can read those documents for free without having to download and buy Microsoft Office. The problem is that a PDF, once it's made, tends to be read-only. So if you want to modify it, you have to have Adobe software, which can be expensive, to do so. Well, Word makes it easy. You can open it. The trouble is that it doesn't format it exactly one-to-one, so there's going to be some cleanup involved. Now, last thing, inserting text from a file or external source. Normally, when you want to get text from somewhere else and put it in your current document, you would use copy and paste, which are up here in the clipboard area. But for very long documents, copy and paste is not efficient. So the best way to do it is to insert text from another document. First of all, you find the place in the current document where you want to insert the text, usually at the end. Let me get my bearings here. I'm scrolling to the end. Putting my cursor right at the end. Then I'm going to insert object, and this is strange. I don't know why Microsoft hides this on us, but text from file. And you go searching for the text you want to add to your current document. Ooh, patriotic songs. Insert. And voila, you'll get patriotic songs. And the cursor will go to the very end. There we go. So it's very similar to copy and paste, except with one caveat. It will work with very large documents. You should experiment with this because you could also, look at other objects like Excel charts. In the Windows version, you get many more different object set than this one. So you can insert and just display an icon of the document. That's not usually the case. Usually people just want to insert text from afar and have it in their new document. I'm going to undo, and that's basically the first few objectives. All right, I'm going to stop here, see how long this